Alright, another video. That means I'm driving to work. So, this morning I had a little bit of clarity, I guess. I've been practicing Dr. Hawkins' letting go method, which I like a lot because there isn't a lot of mental, I don't know, you don't have to think about a lot of things, right? You just kind of feel like you get a thought and then you feel in your body where that sensation is, and then you just kind of let it go. And most of it, I'd say 95% of it is always in whenever I get a thought that doesn't it grabs my attention, or it doesn't kind of fall in line with who I am as a person, it kind of grabs my attention, right? So anyways, so I feel it in my chest, right above my abs, and in not entirely in my whole chest, but like this area right here. And so I've read that those energy centers are associated with grief and fear. So so as I'm practicing this method, I just kind of relax the area, I focus on it, and as soon as I feel like the energy is dissipated, I kind of just I refocus and I start doing other things, right? For the most part, I don't stop my day to do this, but I do, if I do feel like it's strong enough, I'll just kind of relax through it and just let it be. But this morning, as I was trying it or doing it, I felt a really small one in my chest, like a really small, as if I took my finger and I was pressing on the area, and a thought came to me, and it's just like, how do you want to heal? Do you want to just take layers off until you get to the root emotional energies in your system of what's creating all of that? Or do you want to just kind of peel back the layers slowly? And then the thought that came to my mind was, because you can go very deep and access where all of this is coming from in the first place, and let that energy kind of and process that emotion, which kind of controls all the other emotion, or creates all the other thoughts and emotions that are kind of security blankets, layers. I thought that was really interesting, because I've been looking at this as a process of, as a thought comes, you recognize the emotion and you let it be. But I never thought about there being a master issue, I guess you could say, where the emotion really comes from, where all of this is coming from, and not in a thought process kind of way of sitting there and talk therapy and journaling and doing all this stuff, but just, I kind of feel like if I just sit there and meditate, I can go there. And also, number two, am I ready for that? Am I ready to get to that bottom, just base emotion that's creating all of this grief and fear? Because I know this came from a place, this clarity came from a place of who I really am. And why I'm saying I should be careful, am I ready, is because when the panic attack started, and all the anxiety and panic attacks every day and all that stuff, leading up to that moment for almost a few years, I was really on a journey of finding out who I am as a person. and understanding myself spiritually, and just kind of seeing everything around me as just like, man, well, this is why I think this way, this is why I think this way, this is why I think this way. I need to start working on this. And I started meditating differently. I would meditate instead of focusing outward and receiving energy from the outside world, and and whatever I was doing at that time. I just said, you know what, all the answers are within, so I'm going to start focusing internally. So what I kind of envisioned was like a vortex, like going in this way, right, inward, rather than spreading outward and trying to receive the blessings and everything from the universe. And that was pretty interesting, because as soon as I started doing that, 2 months later is when everything just kind of started really, I guess you can say, hitting the fan. So in any case, I don't think, and I say now, it was just like, be careful for what you ask for, because you will get it, you know what I mean? And I asked for this whole experience that I've experienced for almost the past 2 years now. I asked for it, and I got it. And it's helped me realize things on a much deeper level. Going through the fear, anxiety at a much deeper level than I didn't even think it was like possible to even have your mind shift that way. And now that it's kind of shifting back, but having the experience of what really kind of controls the day-to-day and clearing that out, I'm thankful for it, right? But I feel like there's more healing that I need to do, and I feel like this morning I got the answer of or the option of what I want to do. Because before, I used to want to do things quickly just so I don't have to worry about them anymore. So ultimately, that's a place out of fear, right? I just don't want to do this anymore. It's just frustration, fear, sometimes anger is taking too long. And I feel like that's why I experienced what I experienced, right? But now it's more of just like, what are you ready for? And what is it that you really want? Do you want the option of going deep? Or do you want to continue just to peel back the layers and feel comfortable? And I can confidently say now that experiencing what I experienced at the level that I did, that I would not mind going to the root, and if it takes 2 months of just continuous releasing, letting go, clearing, but a lifetime of freedom, I'm game. Let's do it. Because hell, I went through almost 2 years of sun up to sundown, intrusive thoughts, existential thoughts, hopelessness, feeling like nothing matters, my mind operating in a way that went against everything I believed in, or that who I was, of what I cherished. So, hey, you know what? I went through that and I came out just fine. And it's almost like you're being prepared to be like a soldier, I guess you can say. I don't know. That's kind of like what comes to my mind. But anyways, I wanted to share that as I continue with this journey of letting go and processing emotions in a healthy way, and not responding in fear, and not responding with resistance, and just kind of letting things go. But yeah, I hope this video kind of helps some of you. I don't think I got any views on any of my YouTube but hey, you know, it is what it is. I don't really promote or push too hard or whatever. I haven't edited any of these videos. I just kind of make videos and just post it. You know, I feel like it's just kind of raw and uncut. You know, I'm not trying to sell anything, no programs, no nothing. Just kind of like my experience, and kind of hoping that it resonates with some people. All right, thank you. Bye.